Good morning from windy Port Elizabeth this morning, quite chilly, and we've got the wind coming from the sea. Today I'll be talking on the topic sport and fitness and how to start with training. Any kind of training that you want to do, a few practical tips on how to do it and what you should do to encourage you. And I want to start off by just saying, well, you might say, who am I? Why do you even have to listen to me? Well, I've been involved in endurance, ultra-endurance sport for more than 38 years, and I think I've learned a lot during that. I've totally enjoyed my sports, and you can enjoy sport if you do it the right way. Now, I probably ran on running around more than 3 times around the world, so I think I've learned quite a lot about running and training, and I've done different sports, ultra canoe, marathons, triathlons and things like that. So I've got a wide variety of knowledge on that. Now, the big thing about sport, doesn't matter what level you want to compete, is you have to have fun doing it. You have to enjoy what you're doing it. Now, you can either break it or make it. Most people get fired up and they start with a bang and they close with a bang as well. That won't help you at all. Now, my suggestion would be to start with a 20 to 30 minutes training exercise, whether it's running, whether it's cycling. Cycling, you could do a little bit more. Cycling, normally, if you compare cycling to running, you're comparing it to a 1-to-3 ratio. The amount of exercise that you get in running, 3 times longer in cycling. But cycling is it's not so hard on your body. But start with the 20 to 30 minutes and stick to that. Now, the first 2 weeks are the crucial part because you're going to be stiff. It doesn't matter what happens, you're going to be stiff, and after a week it's going to feel better. Your breathing is going to become more relaxed, and after 2 weeks you will see that you will start to run faster and start to enjoy it. Finish strong at least, where you battled in the beginning. So you maybe combine, if you're doing running, combine running and walking, but stop to breathe, depending on your fitness level, make sure that you enjoy it. That's very, very important. Now, after 2 to 3 weeks, you can push up your training to about 30 to 45 minutes, or then up to 30 minutes, depending on whether you start on 20 or 30 minutes. And then it takes about 3 months in total to get to a reasonable fitness level where you can really enjoy your training and your running, and where you can say that you are fairly fit at that stage. Now, after 3 months, you can then decide if you want to go further, and most people are encouraged to go further, then go to 45 minutes plus to an hour a day. You can even do longer runs as well. What I would suggest, if you are doing running and you want to go further, once a week do a long run and then do short runs in between, at least 3 to 5 days a week. Listen to your body. If you feel after 3 days you need a break, take a break. And that will just help you to relax and recover and enjoy it at the end of the day. But I train 6 days and then I take a break. Sometimes after 3 days I decide I can take a break, but at least 6 days, 5 to 6 days a week if you're serious about that. Now, other tips that can help you and that will encourage you in training is enter competitions. If you're a runner or cyclist, enter competitions, because that will force you to train every day, especially if you go for a big goal, say after 3 months, a year or 6 months, and you want to do a marathon or something big for you. Maybe a half marathon is big for you, maybe a 10K is big for you. Train, enter, so that you know you have to train for that, otherwise you're going to suffer. That helps a lot. I've got one race that I train for every year. It's the Two Oceans Ultra Marathon. I enjoy it. I've done the past 30 years I've been running it, and I've so enjoyed it. So I know I have to train for that one, otherwise it's going to be pain and stiffness. So enter competitions. And then also when training, take your times. Okay, measure your times. Sometimes it will be slower, sometimes it will be faster, but that's a motivation to keep you going, to push for you what they call PB, personal best, your personal best run on a certain distance. That helps one motivate you and train harder and things like that. And then another tip is to train with friends. It's always easier. I found it, especially during the winter, if I know somebody's waiting, I have to get up and I have to go and train. Whereas if you're alone, you might say, it's cold, I'm going to skip it today and skip it tomorrow and so on. So training with friends is nice. You can chat, you can have fun. It helps quite a lot. And then also very important, if you do training, you need to supplement your diet. with good supplements. Now, I can give you suggestions on supplements. I found supplements that help me in my recovery process tremendous, like I've never had in my life before. And also I've found that even doing ultra marathons, I don't get any stiffness, any soreness on the race, during the race, no lack of energy, no dehydration, if you do get the right supplements. So if you want to know more about that, send me a link, send me a message and like the post, share it with other people. Summer's around the corner, people want to train and get fit, and yes, let's get into the healthy living style and start with regular exercise. As I say, it doesn't have to be lots of exercise, you can just enjoy it, but I do promise you, you will enjoy it if you follow these tips. Don't overdo it. Just follow it, and it becomes almost like a part of your life that you just can't miss out on that every day. The effects that you have from that, just feeling better, it's worth doing a little bit of training every day. Thanks for watching, share it, and look at my other videos. I've also made videos on energy delivery to your body. Scroll down, look at the videos, and you might find it helpful. Thanks a lot, enjoy your day.